The NBA isn't just about winning. It's about style, finesse, and sometimes straight-up humiliation. And if there's one move that can end careers, shatter egos, and leave entire arenas in shock, it's the crossover. Some of these were so cold they sent defenders sliding across the floor. Some had them spinning in the wrong direction, and a few were just flat-out disrespectful. But which ones are the absolute coldest? From Allen Iverson cooking the goat to James Harden turning a defender into a meme, these are the coldest crossover the game has ever seen.
Iverson draws Jordan now. Watch this. Big, nice play, but what?
It was March 12, 1997. The Chicago Bulls were at the height of their dominance, led by the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. The Bulls were at 54 points to 7, and MJ was still showing the league why he was the undisputed king of basketball. But on the other side, there was a young, fearless Allen Iverson, just a rookie on the struggling Philadelphia 76ers. But now he has a chance to go one-on-one with the GOAT. AI dribbles at the top of the key. Jordan locked in. Crouches low, eyes locked on him. Iverson starts with a hesitation dribble, rocking the ball side to side, measuring up MJ. Then, boom! A deadly right to the left crossover shakes Jordan slightly. But AI isn't done. He immediately hits him with a second crossover, even sharper than the first. Jordan stumbles just for a second, and that's all AI needs. He steps up, rises, and sinks the cleanest mid-range jumper you'll ever see. But if you think that was cold, just wait until you see what James Harden did to Wesley Johnson.
Harden one-on-one here. Yeah, James doubling up the Clippers. Clean up on aisle 3. Clean up on aisle 3. Someone call someone because there's a cleanup on aisle 3 as a man is down.
See, some crossovers break ankles, others break spirits. But in 2018, James Harden pulled off a move so disrespectful, it broke both ankles and spirit. On February 28, 2018, the Houston Rockets are taking on the LA Clippers. Harden, in the middle of an MVP season, is already cooking defenders night after night. But what happens next was so different from the others. Harden gets the ball on the right wing, beyond the three-point line. Wesley Johnson steps on to guard him. Harden dribbles, slow but calculated, sizing up Johnson and rocking the ball back and forth, and immediately hits Johnson with a vicious step-back crossover, sending the defender flying backwards. And then, he just sits there. I mean, there's literally nothing he could do. Johnson is literally sitting on the floor, staring up at Harden like he's trying to figure out how he even got there. And Harden, instead of immediately shooting, he just stops and looks down at Johnson for a full second. Maybe two. Then, finally, he drills the three. The crowd lost it. The Rockets bench goes wild, with people calling it the ultimate disrespect crossover. Because, really, it wasn't just the move itself. It was the pause, the stare down, the way Harden toyed with Johnson before even taking the shot, and just when you thought things couldn't get worse. At least, Johnson didn't get dropped in an All-Star game. Because in 2013, Kyrie Irving made sure Brandon Knight became a walking meme on national TV.
They probably could use like an athletic, long 2-3, 3-2 type of guy to defend other teams' small forwards.
Kyrie going to work on Brandon Knight.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no!
See, speaking of disrespect, Kyrie Irving must have had something personal against Brandon Knight because what he did to him was straight up criminal. Kyrie had the ball at the top of the key, and Knight was the unfortunate soul tasked with guarding him. Bad idea. Kyrie started slow, dribbling casually and rocking the ball between his legs, almost as if he was daring Knight to reach. Then one crossover, then another, then one more, even deadlier. Damn! Knight completely loses his balance, his feet tangle up, his knees buckle, and before he even knows what's happening, bro, he's on the floor. Kyrie doesn't hesitate. He steps back, watches the ball splash through the net, and then just jogs back like he didn't just ruin this man's career on live TV. Now, if Kyrie's crossover sent Brandon Knight to the Shadow Realm, then what Steph Curry did to Chris Paul should be illegal in all 50 states. CP3 was undoubtedly an elite defender, but on this night, Steph had him dancing like he was auditioning for Dancing with the Stars. And the worst part, the floor wasn't even wet. Steph gets the ball near the right baseline. CP3, one of the best perimeter defenders in the game, is all over him. Crouched low, ready to lock him up. But what he wasn't ready for was what happened next. Steph fakes left, then quickly switches direction with a behind-the-back dribble. And as CP3 tries to recover, he makes the biggest mistake of his career. Curry hits him with a second behind-the-back move, even sharper than the first. And that's when it happens. Chris Paul's ankles betray him. He stumbles, his legs twist up, and before he could even process what's happening, he's on the floor, sliding backwards like he just stepped on ice. The Warriors bench goes wild. The crowd explodes, and social media literally turns CP3 into a meme. Now tell me what's colder. Nah, I'm gonna tell you. Because speaking of elite defenders getting put on skates, Dwayne Wade once made a man spin in circles and crash into the canvas. And I promise you, it wasn't by accident. Eric Snow was a respected veteran and a solid defender. But on this night, Dwayne Wade had him looking like a lost tourist, searching for directions. Wade catches the ball near the top of the key, sizing up Snow. He takes a dribble forward, making it look like he's about to drive. But boom, he took a nasty right to left crossover, which froze Snow so badly that he spun completely in the wrong direction before crashing to the floor. Not a stumble, not a slip, a full-blown turnaround, where did he go moment. And by the time Snow finally realizes where Wade actually is, it's already too late. Wade casually steps up, drains the jumper, and jogs back like it was nothing. And if you thought spinning in circles was bad, imagine getting crossed so many times that you completely lose control of your own legs. Allen Iverson didn't just break ankles, he turned defenders into passengers on a ride they never signed up for. And in 2006, Antonio Daniels found himself holding a first-class ticket.
To just throw the cards up in the air right now.
Oh, Allen Iverson, what a move! Allen Iverson.
Watch this move.
AI gets the ball near the three-point line, and Daniels is right in front of him, locked in, trying his best to stay in front. Iverson starts rocking the ball back and forth, setting him up. First crossover, Daniels shift. The second crossover, Daniels wobbles. Third crossover, Daniels completely lost balance, trips over himself, and collapses. But AI isn't done. Daniels, now scrambling to get back on his feet, watches as Iverson calmly steps up, rises, and buries the mid-range jumper right in his face. The crowd went absolutely nuts. And there's Daniels there, just hoping the floor would open up and swallow him whole. And there you have it, guys. 6 of the coldest, most disrespectful crossovers in NBA history. But here's the real question. Which one was the most brutal? Did AI's double cross and MJ take the crown? Was Harden stare down the ultimate sign of disrespect? Or did Curry's ankle-breaking masterpiece seal the deal? Let us know in the comments. And if you think these crossovers were bad, just wait until you see the most embarrassing play moments in NBA history. Click on your screen now and prepare to cringe because, trust me, it gets even worse.